You're watching the Northeastern News program that keeps you up to date, aware, and informed on all things related to Northeastern High School. This is High Street Morning News.
Good morning, Northeastern. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2019, Cycle Day 4. I'm Morgan Reynolds.
And I'm Mackenzie Jenkins. Now for our announcements. The Dawson's representative will be here today during all lunches and from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. to take orders for jewelry, announcements, class apparel, and more. You must have at least $75 down for all orders over $75, and orders under $75 must be paid in full.
Attention students interested in purchasing a varsity jacket. Jacket fittings and orderings will be today at 5:30 to 7:30 in the high school cafeteria. Students must pay a $100 deposit the night of the fitting for your order to be processed.
Hood College will be in the College and Career Center today at 9:15.
Northeastern Dramatics will present the murder mystery comedy Murder for Dummies on October 12th and 13th at 7 in the auditorium. This play by Pat Cook features a cast of 21 freshmen and sophomores as the 2019 underclassmen play. Tickets for Murder for Dummies are $7 for adults and $5 for students and senior citizens. These can be purchased from cast members or at the door.
Now let's send it to sports.
Good morning, Northeastern. Yesterday there was a cross-country meet and the boys swept the meet, beating New Oxford 21-37, Littlestown 16-43, and Eastern 15-50. They were led by James Herman in first, Cole Perry taking second, and Ben Walter following in fourth. The girls also swept the meet with the top 8 finishes against New Oxford, Littlestown, and Eastern. Dylan Omo took first with Bella Treglia in second and Hannah Herr right behind them in third. The cross-country team would like to congratulate this year's seniors, Ben Walter, Ryan Hussey, Dylan Olmo, Emily Basquette, and Kayla Dacre for an outstanding season. The boys finished the season with a record of 15-5, and the girls finished the season as undefeated with a record of 20-0, which makes it the girls' first ever cross-country Division I title. The only game on the schedule for tonight is the girls' volleyball game against Northern Dauphin Christian School here at 7. Good luck, girls. Now for lunch. Today's lunch will be queso cheesesteak on a roll with pierogies. Tomorrow's breakfast will be bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Tomorrow's lunch will be baked chicken with biscuit. We'll be right back after this.
Over the past 25 years, I've been in and out of therapy, and it's meant so much to me to lean in and try to grow. I learned all this through therapy and also through having open conversations with all my friends. I have a group chat that are filled with women whom I love, and we're all over America, but we check in with each other every single day. We literally say things like, hey, how's everyone doing? Every single time I've had a really serious issue, someone has reached out to me individually and either said me too, or really just shown me that they were there for me. It's the best thing. In my life, when I'm struggling, I text my friends. So check in on your friends, start a conversation. Learn more at seizetheawkward.org.
Good morning, everyone. We are here today with Mr. Lentz, with a special visit from Mr. Lentz. He's come a long way from the 9th grade side to talk to us about a special project that he's been working on and something that you can all help out with coming up pretty soon. Mr. Lentz, what's it all about?
We are planting a forest in front of Shallowbrook Elementary School.
A forest?
A forest.
Wow. How did this all get started?
My field biology students study how we use our land, and when the Europeans got here, Pennsylvania was completely covered with forest, not mowed grass.
In fact, Pennsylvania means Penn's Woods.
Penn's Woods, yes.
Right.
And by replacing mowed grass with forest, we're creating a more natural environment, which then will improve water quality, give us outdoor spaces to learn instead of mowed grass, which is really kind of boring. And it traps pollution also, carbon dioxide, nutrients that run off the land into the water, which is pollution there. So it's a win-win all around. It also saves the school district money because you don't need to mow it.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
So where will the trees be planted?
Right in front of Shallow Brook, between Shallow Brook and Hartman Run, the little creek over there,
Okay.
which is called Hartman Run.
We have the aerial view here
Yeah.
on the screen. So
They'll be planted right here.
right in there where all this grass is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would that have been, even before Shallow Brook was there, was that lawn or was that forested? Like, how long has the lawn been there, do we even know?
It's been there definitely since Shallow Brook, and before Shallow Brook, it was a farm.
Okay.
There's a grave site right here,
Okay.
and the Hartmans lived there.
Okay.
So it was farmland, and before that, it would have been forest. And we're going to take it back to forest.
Okay. How long, I mean, this is a pretty big deal. How long did it take to get this whole project going?
I came up with the idea probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I just kind of sat on it.
Okay.
And
Because it just seemed too big to.
too big, and it's very ambitious. And I just decided to go to Dr. Seidel and Mr. Geller with some encouragement from Mrs. Bream, and I pitched the idea to them, and they were super excited. We're getting 2,000 trees. It's a super big project.
How many different state agencies are involved at this point?
The funding comes from DCNR. This is costing the school district nothing. It's fully funded, which grants are not normally like that. It's
Right.
very unusual.
Yeah.
The Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay was my mechanism to find the funding. And the volunteer help is from the Master Watershed Stewards through the Ag Extension of Penn State. Plus, it's open for other people to volunteer, including students.
If students want to get involved, what can they do to be part of this?
I will have a sign-up sheet on Schoology. The planting day is October 26th. We start around 9 in the morning, and all they need to do is sign up and
So that
show
we'll know
up.
how many people will be there.
Yeah, I would expect that there's going to be more than 100 people there. Some local colleges are showing up with their environmental science clubs. It's a really big deal. Dignitaries from state government and local government will be there to kick off the project. There's a big push to clean up the Chesapeake Bay, and this is just a little piece of that, something that we can all take part in. The trees will also absorb carbon dioxide, which helps with global warming. We can all kind of pitch in and do our part to help out.
It's very exciting. If you'd like more information about this, you can find it on the district homepage, which is nesd.k12.pa.us. Thank you so much, Mr. Lentz, for coming down today.
Thank you for having
And that's
me.
all we have for the show. Have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to stay classy.